First of all, I think the best place to find a job is in daveseslcafe.org. I kind of tried Craigslist, but that's kind of a crapshoot, and I think Dave's ESL does a really good job of posting a lot of new jobs like every day, so that's a really good place to look for a job. Every employer is obviously going to be different about what they require you to send to them in order for you to qualify. Usually children hagwon companies don't recruit themselves, they get an agent and they do the recruiting. They're like the middleman. And you know, just be careful, some agents are sketchy, so just watch out and make sure your agent's reputable. If you want to teach adults, they usually recruit themselves if they're big companies like YBM or Wall Street Institute. So if you want to apply to them, just go onto their website and find their like career section or apply now section and just do that. And I think they're pretty good about getting back to you because they like are usually recruiting year round and they will usually get back to you within like the week. So good luck with that. Let me go on to talk about general differences between teaching kids and teaching adults because I've found myself in a boat where I've taught both. So I came here teaching adults. They flew me over. And so let me talk about vacation, pay, hour, and working condition. So I guess let's talk about pay first. When I taught adults, I got paid 2.7, and it's totally different with different companies. And I'm not gonna tell you what company I work for because they screwed me the fuck over and they can fuck themselves in their asses with giant dildos. So anyways, my pay was 2.7. You don't get free housing, but they do have somebody there to help you find housing, and they also provide 5 million won or like $5,000 worth of key money, which is like a rental deposit. The thing about working for adult hagwons is the dreaded split shift. Because, you know, most adults don't have the luxury of going to la-di-da English class in like the middle of the fucking day. So they either go before school or work in the mornings or at night after school or work. So you might end up having a shift so you start working from 7 a.m. to noon and then 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. And it just gets really grueling because you're just tired all the time and you don't really have that much time to do the things that you want, and I feel like the quality of your life just really kind of decreases and kind of miserable. Like a lot of my friends who still work at my old job like are kind of miserable. As far as vacation time goes, because they have different, like their classes start over every month, you have to take an entire month off. To get the minimum, which is 2.7 million, you have to work anywhere between like 25 to 35 hours, and like there is a possibility of working 40. So it just really depends on how much you want to work or how much they force you to work. You do work weekends sometimes. My contract required that I worked 2 months out of my contract period. Weekends, it can be Saturday, it can be Sunday, anywhere from like 3 to 4 hours. So, for me, the only upside to working in that company was working with adults and finding yourself in a new country. It's nice to be surrounded by people who can relatively like communicate their ideas in an adult way, and like so you get to like find out firsthand all of like the cultural differences and stuff like that. So that's cool. Right now I'm teaching kids, and so the pay right now is 2.4 million, or it's like $2,400. But check out this pad. Did you check out this pad? It's paid for, so I get free housing. So I'm basically getting paid like 3 million a month or 3,000. So that's cool. Never have to worry about rent. Vacation time, like just whenever we have like these like school holidays. So I have like 3 of them. It's a week in August, a week in October, and a week in February, something like that. And they're all paid for, which is great. So I'm probably gonna like bugger off to some Southeast Asian countries during that time. Woo! That's vacation time. Working hours for me, different in every school. It really depends. My working hours are from 9 to 5 generally, and I get like a shit ton of breaks, and I get free lunch, and they give me my own personal laptop to use. Not working in like a public school or even really just like an elementary school. I'm working in like an English camp. So we have a cycle of kids every 5 days, and so we get them from Monday to Friday, and we just basically do activities while kind of throwing in some English vocabulary and kind of it's kind of like an immersion activities camp thing, and it's really fun because I don't have to be so like cumbersome and like, let's talk about grammar, I'm so boring. So I get like some activities that I've done is I've made pizza, and I've made clothes out of newspaper for a fashion show class, and like soap making and really fun stuff like that. I mean, I was really afraid to teach kids at first, but you kind of just realize that they're just people, but they're like smaller and they're more temperamental. They're the asshole kids, and then they're like the good people. Exactly like the adult life, so adult world rather. So I hope this was really helpful. I mean, I hope this was somewhat helpful, and if there's something that you want to know more about or something that I left out, which I feel like I have, let me know in a comment below, and I'll do a follow-up video. I'm also thinking of making a video and telling you how I got fired and like what that was like and what I did to find another job, if you want to know. Because I got fired from my other job for really flimsy, stupid, asshole fucking reasons. So, yeah, that is all I have to say. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you later. Bye!